Gareth and I would like to welcome you to the promised land. Okay, we're both Welshmen. I'm from Swansea, which is here. No, where's Swansea, Gareth? It's there. and he's from my stake, which is up there in the coalfield. Okay, so we're both local boys, really, and very proud of our Welsh heritage. So we're both Celts, and between us, we've done an awful lot of work in South Wales, and particularly South West Wales, over the last 4 decades. And then, of course, the beauty of Pembrokeshire, the uniqueness of Pembrokeshire as a county within the whole of the British and Irish Isles, is that we have the two mountain belts coming together. And so in North Pembrokeshire, it's dominated by Caledonian rocks. Okay, so we're looking at Silurian, Ordovician, Cambrian, Precambrian in North Pembrokeshire, which is part of the Caledonian story, the Caledonian origin. And in South Pembrokeshire, we have the Bruscan. So which of course is dominated by mid-Paleozoic, Paleozoic rocks. So we have these two great systems, two mountain belts coming together in this beautiful county of Pembrokeshire. Boomed in the early part of the 20th century. And then, of course, slowly but inexorably, and then when Thatcher came along, it all sort of closed down as a major industry. But Welsh coal has been prized all over the world, but now, of course, there's just a few pits left, and there's mainly open cast in the coalfield. So the coalfield is here, the South Wales coalfield syncline, which embraces, of course, the blue you can see on the map is the Carboniferous limestone, which is Dinantian. The light blue, the light greeny blue you can see here are Gareth's rocks, which is the Nemurian. And of course, then the coalfield is all Westphalian. Okay, up to the Emsian is 1.5 kilometres, and then this side is 4.5 kilometres. Okay, up the coast then. So those are the names of the formations there. So we'll talk about those as we see them. So finally, before we move on the rocks, just to say that Gareth is a great author, and he's got 2 cracking books, and the car's full of them. And so there's this book, which is a lot of the diagrams in here are from here. The Jolly of South Wales. This is the 2nd edition. You selling them cheap, aren't you, as well?
Yes, yes.
How much are they?
£15.
15. Okay. And so they're 18 pound normally, but 15 quid. So he's got billions there if you want to buy one. And there's another one called Aspects of Sedimentology using the South Wales rocks as an example. And they're in the car might be mud cracked, but these of course are down, these are alluviated soil, so these are maybe a metre or so below the surface, and the clay minerals are susceptible to drying and wetting, and then they form these slick-sided bowls at depth, along which the carbonate then is precipitated. And if then the carbonates follow in burrows or root traces as vertical rods, or like linear rod-like structures, they will form orthogonal to the bowl.
That's to me the kleine lenses van het materiaal.
Lots and lots of material in the genome. Lots of disseminated plant protein, living units, a thing called Oncus nicorensis, which are the fruiting bodies of algae, and we knew that.
Voor mensen die buiten leven en
Okay, boys and girls. We've got a lot to do this afternoon. We're here for 3.5 hours. So, yeah, we'll soon start the festival. And what you have on this side, the structural boys, are pinnet joints. So this is pointed out by Paul Hancock. These are pinnet surfaces. And apparently pinnet structures point into the direction of movement of the fault.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
Oh, good memory there.
Pass.
Thank you very much. So all these are pinnet surfaces. Calgary, through the freshwater of West Formation, the sandstones get more perennial. They go from ephemeral to perennial. They get coarser grained. You all go past the green sandstones, which we saw at Llanstefan, which are the perennial low sinuosity fluvial channel fills, and then you come up into coarser still into the conglomerate here. Okay, and there's a number of discrete conglomerate beds. And really, the ridgeway is made up, I suppose, of 3 basic elements. There's the conglomerates, there's the mud rocks, and there's the calcarees. And as they so sharply, is it Frania?
Okay, oh, that's high already.
Oh yeah, we've missed the Middle Devonian.
Yeah.
The Middle Devonian's gone.
Yeah.
All right, so we've here. This is the last pulse of gravel of the ridgeway, and I'm standing on petrographically phyllite-rich mud rocks of the ridgeway conglomerate. Then there's the last gasp, and then there's the break here, just there.
Yeah.
And this is Franian. This is probably Pragian.
Yeah.
So the entire Middle Devonian is not there. Okay, and it's in the cliff there. Look, it goes up the cliff, that gully. Yeah. See all the phyllite debris there? Look, floating.
well, anybody wants to sit. There are people who like
One, good one.
Yeah, we can walk down the steps. There are steps. Don't worry, we've got you can see it's
Ja.
And then squiggly sandstone.
Blauw is militair terrein, denk
Dit
ik.
is allemaal,
Dat ziet eruit als kalk.
dat zijn al die kolken. En dan
So, Gareth, you wanna now say
het sprinkelfans en dat is dat oranje. Dat zit dus direct naast die kalk.
towards the top of the sprinkler sandstone, just in this half of this third of the bay there. I don't believe that story. giant poles and, well, small poles in here called the lady frolics.
So what is your favourite?
Well, I don't know. I think I will believe.
Be careful, huh?
Yeah, this is right off there, though. Right off, yeah. Well, a dock, yeah. And, yeah. So now it's obviously a tourist destination.
That's the chief here.
Kom eindelijk even op mijn loop. In theory, this should be Ik zag toen net toen aan de
Appearance of that bit up there might be pretty.
I'm probably one of those that won't expand on that. Absolutely.
Well, you know the story, do you? It was another
Stonehenge is so famous and yet distinct. From here, Stonehenge. And it's not a cubicle that the rocks are here. It's like a fingertip. Yeah, well, it's only the stone, that's all.
Is then discharged to strike the bottom of the wheel, rotating it in a clockwise direction with closely set stones, and emerges at the outer rim as ground. Looking through the large trapdoors in front of you, you'll see the south wheel, measuring 16 feet in diameter and 6 feet wide. It's rated at 20 horsepower. It is usually carried out by itinerant stone dressers, often a team of 2 or 3 men travelling a circuit of mills on a regular basis. If you now walk over to the flower dresser on your left, the last part of the commentary will continue. Please follow the arrows to the next starter.
Oh, mooi, hè? Zo moet je dat steken.
The bars for milling would usually have been taken directly up to the garner floor above. It would have been milled either as soon as time permitted, or when the miller judged the grain fit for processing. Around you, you'll see the grain bins, the box-like structures running between the floors. These hold enough grain to feed the mill for several hours and empty directly into the hoppers below. In front of you is the drive pulley for the sack hoist, the leather belt passing up to the garner floor above. On this floor, you can also see 2 small cake crushers, one driven by belt from the hoist pulley and the other turned by hand.
Meestal hier staat hij.
And I think the success was that you both know, well, nearly every inch of each outcrop. I think we had very nice weather, and that together with the tides which came in which were low at the right time, we had a very good excursion. Well, as a token of appreciation of us all, I want to give you a small gift. Here you are.
Lovely, thank you.
And you may know the Dutch sufficiently well that we tried to get some further rebate, and I okay. Well, okay. One of the nicest outcrop I found, which I've never seen so well in all the excursions I've made so far. That was these burrows, these mega burrows, Viconites. And I think the next time if you're there on an excursion, then maybe this would help to make it more visible to your excursion people. So here we have. Oh. Okay. Okay, a big applause for excursion. Waiting for this for 40 years.
On behalf of Gareth and myself to show you around this beautiful part of Wales, and I hope that it'll be something to stay in your memory for a long time. I hope you'll come back here. It is a gorgeous part of Wales, and you've even got your castle this morning as well, which you've been making.
Ik moet wel een beetje lachen om jouw hoed. Die een beetje uit de cowboy.
Ik weet niet wat het plan is.